Broadcast. Bang! Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Fed requires top 31 banks to submit annual capital plan. What? Fed will publish stress test results for 19 biggest firms. Just coming on the tape as we speak. Oh, baby. Sorry, I just thought you might like to hear that. I don't know if it means anything to the market. Just reading off the tape. Dollar index really went nowhere. Again, flagging to the upside, in my opinion, looking pretty decent, actually. Not so bad. As far as the numbers that came out today, obviously U.S. GDP, a freaking disaster. I mean, disaster. That was más horrible. Terrible. 2%. What happened to all the upgrades? What happened to all this stuff that was going to be better? Personal consumption, weaker. Personal consumption expenditure, weaker. Eurozone business consumer confidence, weaker. Richmond Fed a little bit better. Fed minutes came out today. And I got to tell you, they didn't say anything good. They said nothing good. And they basically said they're not going to do it. They said they are not going to do QE3. Interesting. I'm a little shocked. But, hey, who gives a crap? Bottom line, that's taking away a safety net for the market, I'll tell you that. And again, when we look at this dollar index, it doesn't look very good. I mean, it looks very good. Stock market, I meant. S&P doesn't look very good. But this dollar index takes out 78.50. It's gone like the wind. And I got to tell you, I think I have to talk about this because I think it's very important. Dennis Gartman, which you know I get his newsletter. Dennis freaking Gartman capitulated on his euro short, which I tend to agree with him. It's not going down, euro dollar. I mean, it has been going down. But it's not collapsing like most people think. Most people position for a collapse, right? Well, he's now going long. I think that's the biggest joke I've ever heard. Dennis Gartman is going long the euro. Now, he's a very macroeconomic person. And I can understand him saying, as a trader, I agree. It's not going down. You don't want to fight the tape. And you definitely fight the tape with this thing. Agreed. But then stay on the goddamn sidelines. Who says you have to go long? I just think, it's one thing for him to be on the sidelines. That makes sense. It's another thing to actually take a position long in the euro. So I just think that's extremely, extremely irresponsible on his part. And I'll tell you, let me tell you this. You ready for this? Pound Aussie. He went short at the low. Now, I'll give him credit. I'm pretty sure he went short pound Aussie, like down here, back in September. He went short here. He covered up here. So, timing is everything. And again, in this situation with the euro, he's certainly buying it after a pullback. And that's fair. But I'll tell you one thing. The stock market's going to come in. Ooh, Aussie dollar coming in, end of the day. Stock market comes in, this thing's going nowhere. And I'm not saying this thing isn't due for a pop. It is. I hope it pops. I hope this sucker rallies huge. 140. You ain't getting that unless the stock market explodes. No way. And when you look at this, I mean, is it due for a bounce? Sure. But on no news, on the IMF today, the IMF donating, $10 billion? Big freaking deal. Chump change. That was chump change. That was a rally to sell. So I think we got some nice reversals, actually. And we do have some big numbers coming out tonight, people. Big numbers coming out. Big. How do you spell it? B-I-G. Oh, baby. Tonight, Australian numbers. I forget which. Leading index, I believe. And China PMI. HSBC manufacturing PMI number. That's a big number. That's good. And I don't think that's going to be a good number. Now, yes, the U.S. numbers have been good. Does that mean that China's number is going to be good? No freaking way. Not in your life. No. The world is slowing down. Europe is collapsing. I thought Meg Whitman today on CNBC said something very interesting. They have a barometer. They sell ink. Hewlett Packard sells ink. And she said that ink sales are down big. And in their history, that has been a precursor for economic activity. By the way, S&P is collapsing into the close here. We take a look at what just happened with the S&Ps. They're going bye-bye. Bye-bye. They closed almost at the lows. I mean, look what just happened in the last 10 minutes of trading. Oh, my goodness, bang. Hello. There was some earnings that came out. I think it was more the Fed stress test news that I announced. But look at that meltdown. That's not good. We're going lower tonight, people. And again, you look at this chart on the daily, S&P. That's not good. If they were to close as a doji, they closed it at 1190, I might have been a little like, uh-oh, Houston, we might have a problem here. Game on. Game plan on. They're going to continue to sell, so you're sitting at your turkey dinner talking about how Obama sucks, the economy sucks, and the stock market sucks. They might rally after, but no, not until then. So I think, again, Fibonacci says, where are we going? Well, look at that. We took that out. 1185. No soup for you. 1160, baby. A lot of people looking at that 1160 level. Heard a couple of people talking 1160, and it makes sense. Again, I think we continue to drill into Wednesday. And again, this euro number, euro dollar, I mean, please, what a freaking joke. So I do believe that this euro, it's a sell. And again, when we start to look at the euro, we get flash manufacturing out of Germany, out of France. It's going to be bad. Muy malo. Look at that nice reversal in the euro yen. They tried and failed. Listen, sometimes the traders are right. Sometimes positioning in the traders' COT report, sometimes they're right. Now, yes, the retail trader is usually wrong. But the commitment to traders report, futures guys are usually got dead on. So, I mean, you look at this euro yen. This thing is building up 5 days for a monster break. Sell. Absolutely. And we take a look at other ones. Look at the reversal there. Bang! I love this trade. And on top of that, remember, Germany's in a free fall. Sorry, did it again. Germany's in a free fall. It's going to show up in the manufacturing numbers. And this baby has had a nice little pop. Almost 150 pips. It's time. That's it. Toast. End of story. Say bye-bye. My Euro Canada. Oh, baby. Oh, that's Euro Kiwi, by the way. This one, maybe. Oh, I'm a little scared of this one. Again, I'm scared of these, commodity ones. But this still looks a little toppy. Can you say the word overbought? Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days up. It's ready. The only way this is going to come in is if the market explodes on the upside or commodities explode. Commodity currencies they're selling. So if I'm bearish in the stock market, I don't necessarily want to be looking to be short this thing. No way. Now, if the stock market rallies and we're in rally mode in the stock market intraday, sure, jump on board. Market looks good. There's good news out or something, but I wouldn't get ahead of this in anticipation of that. React and know what to do. The stock market rallies. You want to sell these across the board. You're Canada. Look at that doji. Baby. I'm telling you. I like it. I can't believe I'm short over 140. Hello. Thank you. I know I was bearish here. Bearish I was here. I'm like, this thing's toast. Got to be able to trade around things. That's the key. And it was some pain, but, managed it well. But, man, this baby, again, tonight, Canada retail sales, a freaking blowout. A monster number out of Canada. Looney Tunes. Les Autos was only up 0.5. It was supposed to be up 0.4, but headline up 1%. Hello. Good number. So, again, I just think this thing, and again, so there's many ways to skin a cat. So if you're bearish on the euro, maybe not euro dollar, maybe the euro against other ones. I mean, look at this euro Aussie. I don't think it's ready yet. Oh, it's going to that channel line, people. Oh, yeah. We're going to 139. This might even be today or tomorrow. And on Turkey Day, on Thursday, as the market's ripping, collapsing, you buy it, you sell it. I'm telling you, this week is a perfect setup week. Happened many times before. But I wouldn't short this thing. No way. It's not ready yet. You want to get that long wick. The stock market bottom. Then you're in. But is this a joke? Absolutely. But, then you got to say to yourself, well, where does this come from? Hello. So to me, this is more long. And again, London, which is why cable continues to get killed. The euro doesn't go anywhere. And cable goes down. So this thing is holding up. Unchanged on the day. It's a doji. I'm a little nervous. But I don't care. Stock market looks terrible. Futures are going to be down. HSBC manufacturing numbers going to suck wind. And I still think we get up here. I still think we play catch up. I still think this Aussie dollar has more to go. The only problem is, again, they were dojis. We didn't collapse. But let me tell you something. We take out this whole 98 level, it's toast. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. But futures are the key. S&Ps are the key. So you really want to be wary of those S&Ps. Make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. The hell? Look at this. You popping the euro. Cable even popping too. Oof. Cable just got crushed today, huh? Let's take a look at sterling. But I think there's more to go. And again, I think the numbers coming out tonight are going to be terrible. Terrible. So cable, they crushed it, took out the low, and it's a doji. This one I might consider buying because I'm bearish on euro sterling. Right? I'm bearish on euro sterling, so this one, this one could be a BOP. But you know what? I'd rather play pound Aussie because you know what? The Aussie certainly doesn't look so great, and cable looks better. And if the futures are down and euro sterling is down, cable might hold, and that thing comes in. So again, I just think that the numbers out of Canada, Australia, are going to suck tonight, and I think that the HSBC numbers are going to be good. Look at that dollar yen. What a spike last night in Asia, huh? Where it came from. I took a loss in it. I was short euro yen. I took a loss. But you look at this dollar yen. That's a nice reversal. That's pretty good. So I look to sell any strength on that. Stop 77.50. Oh, yeah. Dollar Canada. Now that's a hanging man. That is a good-looking hanging man formation. Ay. Believe this thing. But this is a nice hanging man. I again, if risk is off, and we could take a look at the fib, by the way, because this thing pretty much hit it. Obviously, took it out, but we certainly do. But once again, I would be hard pressed to really get all excited. No way. Not yet. It's probably a buy on pullback. Listen, those retail sales numbers were really good. It's probably going to pull into 103, maybe. And then you buy it again. But the only way you buy this is if the stock market's up, gold goes back up. I mean, let's look at gold. I mean, certainly had a nice little up day. Gold, a little bit. Oh, there she goes. I'm telling you, my Aussie Kiwi. All right. The gold, to me, it's a short. So sell any pop. But again, if the Eurozone's going to print money, obviously that is bullish for gold. Look at this Aussie Kiwi. I'm telling you, you got to see this intraday in this thing. It's crazy. Where is it? Look at that. What a top, in my opinion. Big time. Like I said, if we could just break a little bit more, it would be the first closed low in the last 6 days. When you say it's a little bit of a run here, just a little. I don't love picking tops and bottoms, but when I do feel the top is in, I get excited. Oh, baby, I do. And I think 129.50. First spot. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think gold was a bounce. I think gold, I think gold is still a short. I think you SOS it. Sell on strength. Tomorrow, if gold's up again, it's definitely a sell. New Zealand. Now, the Kiwi, this one looks interesting to me because I think Aussie Kiwi is going to collapse. And if Aussie Kiwi collapses, and again, this closing, new low, but it didn't follow through. The stock market was down, and this thing couldn't go down. That's what we call relative strength. It's showing some good relative strength. And that's something to definitely take notice of. And if the Chinese numbers come out bad and they can't crack it and Aussie Kiwi's collapsing, stay away. If anything, I'm looking to buy this as a hedge against my Aussie shorts. I'll say again, I'm looking to buy this thing against my Aussie shorts as a hedge. Absolutely. I think this thing looks good. Because, again, this thing is so oversold. The stock market was down, and it didn't collapse. Now, yes, you can say that about everything. You can say that about everything. But this Kiwi, and because I'm so bearish on Aussie Kiwi, which is coming in a little more. Oh, baby. And what else? I know I didn't hit a couple of them. I got that. I got that down. Swiss. Who cares? I have more trading, in my opinion. Pound Kiwi. They got pound Kiwi, by the way, hit 210. 210 today, pound Kiwi. This one could be it. That looks interesting. Very. So again, when we look at New Zealand, it's starting to look a little like Christmas. But no, seriously. I mean, so, you're looking at a lot of these things and Kiwi doesn't look so bad per se. Forget Kiwi Yen. Again, this Euro Kiwi also. Interesting. They all look the same. So again, the Kiwi to me showed a little relative strength, but the problem is if the futures are down big, forget about everything. Don't worry. And especially if you take out certain levels, forget about it. So, again, when we look at the game plan, let's take a look at the hourly chart. I mean, we take a look at this. And look, it hasn't broke. The stock market's down, but this thing could easily break. You get manufacturing number that's not good out of China, and some other weak numbers out of Australia. This baby's going lower, big time. And if I'm right about Aussie Kiwi, that's what I want to show you too. Look at this thing. Look at this. You want to talk about a neckline? Hello. Look at that neckline. Oh my goodness, I'm drooling. And again, when you look at, when we know the whole run it's made, hello. All right, everyone. Could have been a better day, obviously. Could have been worse. But again, the stock market down and our market really not. Commodity currencies didn't get taken out. McFly, absolutely. But, listen, this thing, look, it might chop around and go back up to 32 again for another, couple of times. Maybe. Maybe it goes back up to 132 and back down again. Maybe it does this for another couple, because it's got to do this another 2 more times to equal this. I don't think so. Oh, no. Not if China manufacturing numbers really bad and the numbers are bad and the futures are down. Good night. All right, team. I'll see you back at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at info at globalfxradio.com. Andrew Spanton. People, when are you going to try my product? 1 week free trial. If you don't know much about it, go to globalmarketsradio.com. That's my website, and you can read up about my service. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need, who truly loves to make you money. Oh, baby. Get ready. Another big day ahead. Bye-bye.